Hey guys, how's it going today? My name is Oriot and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about what is coming in Season 5 in Fortnite. Now this is based off of things that have been added to the game, like the anchor yesterday, and things that have been taken out of the game, such as the tomato head. So I hope you guys are excited for this video. If you are excited for this video or Season 5 in Fortnite, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Lets me know that you guys like seeing this info, like seeing some of these theories, and just in general enjoy Fortnite. And also subscribe to the channel because we are going to be talking about everything related to Fortnite in Season 5. As we know, it's just right around the corner, so there's going to be tons of stuff to cover in the coming days. Without further ado, let's hop into the discussion. Alright, so this theory comes from a wide collection of information, different videos that I have watched that just kind of accumulate into one final idea. And I really think I've actually nailed this on the head, and I don't want to call it, and I don't want to like say for definite 100% sure I know what is going to happen, because let's face it, no one does besides the people at Epic Games. I only can hypothesize based on what we have seen put into the game, but I'm very, very certain because there's just so much evidence mounting towards the theory I've come up with. Okay, so the theory starts off with talking about huge cracks in the skies and the portals that have been forming all over the map. So most people universally accept this idea that these portals in the crack in the sky have to do with time travel. Now, this is not a 100% accepted theory. Some people think they're teleporting, that these are other areas in, I don't know, the Fortnite world, I guess, or apparently our world too, because if you guys didn't know, there was the burger head in a cop car that ended up in an LA desert. So these don't necessarily have to be time travel, but I am pretty certain that these are going to be time travel portals, and that the crack itself is going to do some big time travel event right before Season 5 commences, kind of like when the meteor hit the map of Fortnite. So whatever this event is, it's going to drastically change the map of Fortnite as we know it, and it's going to create some new locations where these portals have been ending up. So based on what we know so far, we know that there's been an anchor put in the game. If you guys didn't see my video yesterday, be sure to go check that out. There was an anchor that was dropped on the side of Snobby, or not on the side of Snobby, in between Snobby and Greasy. I went and checked it out yesterday. You know, it's just an anchor randomly there. And then also today near Moisty Mire, we got a crazy like wagon that just appeared out of nowhere. And so what this is leading me to believe is that these are going to be places where there's going to be map changes in Fortnite, and where these big time travel events are going to mainly take place. Now I think something is going to happen with the huge crack in the sky, and I think that's going to be the catalyst of how Season 5 kicks off, but I'm not too sure. I mean, they could do something with it. I feel like they've got it, it's just up there, but I think the main focus is going to be down the map, and it's going to be in these 3 locations. Now I said 3, I've only mentioned 2 so far, but I'm pretty sure about the 3 based on some other images we've seen. Now there have been these other images floating around the internet that are like cosmetic items, like wardrobes, stuff like that, and those are the only objects we haven't seen yet in the game. Attached to these files were the same images of a wagon wheel and anchor, and so we can expect that whoever leaked these images was pretty dead on and knew that these were going to be in the game, and these are reliable images. So we can assume that these clothing, that the wardrobe, and all these different cosmetic items that we haven't seen yet are going to be in the game. Alright, so here's the grand accumulation of what I think is going to happen. Alright, so basically there's going to be 3 new locations added to the map. There's going to be a pirate theme, there's going to be a Old West theme, and there is going to be a disco theme. Now, the anchor is where this new pirate themed thing could be. Obviously, we have no idea what it's actually going to be. I could actually see them not changing necessarily that entire mountain, but maybe dropping a giant pirate ship on the back side of that just to make players go there more. It's a pretty dead area, you know, in between Greasy and Snobby. Not much goes on there. So I could see them dropping just a giant pirate ship right on the side of the map there, and maybe that's what they're gonna do. I'm not sure, but that is just my guess. Okay, so the next change is gonna have to do with the wagon. And now this is my original theory and what I thought was gonna happen based on the original images that got leaked. And I think this is going to be an Old West theme. So Moisty, they kind of redid with all, you know, the whole movie set, but it still just wasn't enough, I think, and I think they still want to attract a lot more players to go to this area. So the way they're going to do that is they're going to completely take it out. They are just going to destroy Moisty, and there actually was information that told us earlier from someone who leaked it, and I believe it was actually an Epic Games employee who has since been fired, that Moisty would be destroyed. Now this was before Season 4. They said by the end of Season 4, Moisty would be gone. So maybe they've just postponed that, decided to do this at the beginning of Season 5, or maybe right at the end of Season 4. We don't know. This all could take place right before Season 5 launches. So anyway, Moisty Mire is going to be completely gone. There's going to be saloons. There's going to be just kind of this desert theme that's going to be implemented, and it's going to be the Old West, and that is why the wagon wheel has appeared in that location, in the final location that's going to be coming to Fortnite. This breaks my heart. I love this place with all of my heart. It is just such a fun, iconic location, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know what I'm talking about. It's Tomato Town. Now the Tomato Town head, if you guys haven't seen, is just gone. It's been said goodbye to. We don't know where it went, but it is not in the map anymore. So this has led me to believe that Tomato Town is going to get sucked up, put somewhere else for other people's enjoyment. Unfortunately, we love this place, but it's going to be replaced with a cool disco. Now, we all know Fortnite has a huge amount of dancing in it with all the emotes and everything like that, but based on the images we have seen circulating around the internet, it is most likely going to be a disco that appears in this area. It's going to be full of probably dance floors, maybe like a kind of like a strip mall kind of feel. I think they're going to go for with a bunch of different like club kind of things circulating around. I'm not exactly sure, but we haven't seen these cosmetic items in like the wardrobe and stuff like that put into the game yet, but I am almost positive they're going to go there. That's where the disco is going to go, and that's where the third location is going to be in this new Season 5 map. Now again, this is all just a hypothesis of what I think is going to happen. I can't say for sure it is, but just there's so much evidence leading towards this theory. I mean, with the things popping up, things disappearing, it just feels like it's going to make sense and feels like this is what's going to happen. And I think some of the earlier rifts were just teased locations that were going to be destroyed. Like, I don't think they're really going to take out retail, even though there's that giant one in the middle of it. I don't see them doing that. There's too much use of it. It's too much of a fun and popular area. I think what Epic Games is going to try and do is going to try and spread out the map, and they're trying to get people to go to different locations so that not 50 people jump into Tilted in the first 2 minutes of the game. Half the game is done. And what I mean by done is that people are just already eliminated out of the game, because we know that happens a ton of the time. Like, if you watch any of my Fortnite videos, you'll see that I'll be in a retail, and by the time I leave retail, I'll have like 4 or 5 kills, but there'll only be 30 people left in the entire match, and that's just because everyone goes to just these concentrated areas, and they want to spread out the map just a little more. But anyway, guys, that's my theory. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think you have your own kind of version of my theory that's going to happen? I want to know all of those down in the comments below. So make sure you go leave a comment. And also, if you agree with my theory, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, or if you just enjoy. And also, guys, subscribe to the channel, because we are going to be covering everything that has to do with Season 5 and Fortnite coming up, and also just Fortnite stuff in general. So I hope you guys are excited. I can't wait. Season 5 is going to be a blast. Whatever they decide to do with it, it's fun to get new content. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you all have a fantastic week coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.